going on, YouTube? Your boy D. Roussard back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing an installation on some interior lights. So on the Panther. So this should be a fun video. Should be an easy installation video as well. It's not that complicated. It's going to be plug and play. And I'll tell you guys more after this lit intro. Let's get Alrighty, so this is what we're going to be installing. It's by a company called, let me see if y'all can see that, Mega Racer Auto. So in the box you have your instructions. And you have your power box. And on this power box, you have this barcode. Well, not really a barcode, but you can scan this, with your camera. And through that, you can download the app to your phone. So, pretty simple. Then you have your cigarette lighter. Basically, again, plug and play, on, off, power on and off. So plug into the cigarette lighter. And then you have your strips that you're going to install. So, pretty simple. It should be pretty simple. What we'll do first is test these to make sure they work before you install them. So what I'm going to do is start the car. I believe the ignition has to be on, so we're going to plug this into my cigarette lighter here. Got that plugged into the cigarette lighter. Here's your power button. The lights come on here. Live, right? Not live, but we're doing this raw and uncut. Duh. I need to plug this in. That'll work. I'll plug this in. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. So let's turn the power off on here. Now let's get this plugged in here. Yeah, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yes, sir, I got it. So now we're plugged in. Now we got power. Alright, now let's hit the let's flip these over. Let's see if we get some light. I'll hit the power. If these work, then it's a go. We'll start the installation. If not, we got a problem. Let there be light. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Pretty bright too. The camera doesn't really do it any justice, but these are pretty bright. So we're about to start the installation. We'll be back in a second. Alrighty, so I have it laid out how I'm going to do the install, with this being the front of the vehicle, obviously driver side, passenger side, and driver side, passenger side rear. So this is how it's going to go in. And like I mentioned before, there is an app you can install by just scanning this barcode right there. It'll take you right to where you need to go to install the app. It works for Android and iOS. It's Bluetooth. Also a 20 to 24 key remote control that you control from your phone, from the app, obviously. And the lights respond to music. There's different color modes. The app has a lot to offer, and you'll see that when you go onto the app, what all it can do. It does a lot. Just like any of your, basically, your all your, RGB lighting that you put in cars, they for the most part do the same thing. For the most part, I mean, you have others that do a little bit more, but for the most part, they all, you know, uh, get the job done. And whatever your needs is for installing this, it's gonna work. It's gonna work itself out for whatever you need it for. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start this installation now. Already got it set up how I want to put it in. Be back in a sec. All right, so I have it set up like I want it. So basically, I'm gonna mount this one underneath here, and on the back of each one of these, it has some 3M tape. You just remove that and just mount it wherever you like it. And I would like mine to be underneath to where it's not showing like the light itself too much. I want it underneath to where it's more hidden like that. And once I get this mounted onto there, I'm gonna run this wire basically. It's going to go underneath the center console right here. I'm just gonna run this wire underneath, going straight back. Just hide it underneath. And it's gonna run going straight back into the back seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one mounted first on there. And you also can use zip ties if you want to tie it. Like if you have any other, cable that you would like to tie it to secure it a bit more, you can do that. Use some zip ties for that. So I do have zip ties, and I'm gonna maybe use them just to get this a bit more secured. So first, let's get this one mounted. Let's see. Get this, remove this 3M tape from the back of it. Again, you see I'm doing this with one hand, so it's all good. Yep, pretty simple just to remove that tape. Real sticky too. Alright, so once you get the tape removed, try not to touch it too much because you want to keep it as sticky as possible. Then pick where you want to mount it and get it mounted. And me, I want to get mine mounted like right underneath here to where it's hidden. It's not just so much out in the open. So I got it under as far as I can get it underneath here. And that tape's pretty strong. As you can see, that tape's pretty strong. It's on there. Next thing I'm gonna do is just again run it underneath here and pull it. Y'all end up using some zip ties, I'm sure, to get this the wire hidden as much as possible. So I'm gonna run this straight back. Underneath this console. All the way back. Have to get in between the seat here, but y'all get the idea. Anyway, so let's get this one installed, this side installed. I'll be right back. All right, so we have the driver's side already ran through, and what I'm gonna do next is just zip tie this little cord right here, so you won't be able to see it. So I'm gonna get that zip tied to some more cords that's back there. You won't be able to see that. I want it to look clean. And then for the passenger side, what I'm gonna do, because I noticed something as I'm doing this install, is there is the power box. This box right here needs to be mounted somewhere. So I'm going to figure out somewhere where I'm going to mount this box. So I'm going to run the passenger side underneath through here. See if you guys can see that underneath here to the passenger, from the driver's side to the passenger side. So you just run it through like that. Then I'll get this one mounted. Underneath here, and do the same thing. What I'm going to do is run these cables underneath the driver's side, because this is the way I'm pulling them through. So you want to keep it clean. The end results, I don't want wires to be shown. I want it to be super clean. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Run it from the driver's side to the passenger side. and get it mounted here underneath the dash here. All right, and then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna mount the power brick, basically. All right, be back in a sec. All right, so I got the passenger side, the driver's side done. Now I'm about to mount the passenger side. So we're gonna mount this one underneath here. This piece here, you won't really be able to see this at all. It's gonna be underneath because I want it to be hidden. I don't want it to be, you know, out in the view to where you can just see it and it doesn't look like authentic. So anyway, I'm about to mount this piece underneath here and run the wires along here so you won't be able to see them at all, and then run it underneath the console, the center console. So let's get to it. Then that'll be it basically, and just do some tying up the odds and ends, like, you know, zip tying it to the front end, that cord in the front, make that look clean. We already got this side done. As you can see, it's pretty clean. But yeah, be back in a second. Let's get it. Alrighty. So yeah, we got the back done. As you can see, pretty clean. No cables, no wires showing. I got this one on this side. You can see it's underneath right there. And then I have the wires running through here, and on the side underneath the center console. Same with the other side. Let's go over to the driver's side. So it's underneath here, as you can see. And all the cables are running underneath, like a long, let me get that. 1 second. All the cables are running, well, there's just one. It's running underneath in here, and to the center console. So again, no cables, no wires, clean. Get back up, let you see that view. Clean. All right. So let me go around here to the front. Same thing is pretty clean. It's underneath here. And here's the cable right here. So what I'm going to do is zip tie all these together to hide this right here. Put it behind. That way to be clean all the way around. All right, be back in a second. Then you'll see the final results, the final outcome, what it looks like, and then we'll turn on the lights. It's the daytime, so it's not really gonna give us that effect. So, but we're gonna turn them on, and we'll see what it looks like during the day. And then we'll do a night video as well to get that real effect, what it looks like. All right, be back in a sec. All right, I got everything mounted, and it's clean. You don't see a lot of cable. That's the driver's side. Back seat, driver's side. No cables, clean. Let's go around to the passenger side. No cables, clean. It's mounted underneath. See, you can't see it. That's what I wanted. You're not to be able to see it. You know, it's not visible. And then, you know, you turn it on, like, oh, you know, gives you that effect, if you will. Same on this side. See all the cables, cords, gone. It's clean. It's mounted underneath there. Can't see it. So let's see. Go to the inside. So I end up mounting that like power brick right in between the seat here, and plugged it in to the cigarette lighter power. So let's turn them on and see what they look like. It's daytime, so you're not gonna really get that effect, but I just see, hit that little power, boom. You see it's on. That's the passenger side. That's the driver's side. And let's see if I can get these back here. Yep. So they're working. Again, you can't really see that effect because it's not dark. So we're gonna shoot a night video so you can see what they look like during the dark. So what I'm gonna do is play around with the app, change the lighting, and yeah, just get familiar with it. So I'll be back tonight to shoot that video to give you guys that effect, to really see what they're gonna look like. But I think it turned out pretty well. It's super clean. I didn't want any cords and cables showing. I didn't want these. visibly showing unless you have to go underneath there to get a look at them. So, but from, you know, just from here, you can't see them. You can't see them from like outside the car, even in the car. You can see I have to go down to get to them. So that's what I wanted. Anyway, so I'll shoot another video tonight, let you guys see what that effect looks like. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, so we're back. It's a little dark out here. I just wanted to come get some footage of the interior lights at night. Let's see. See what these look like. Wait for these dome lights to go off. Let's check him out, see what it looked like. Let's get it turned on. There we go. This side. You can change the colors on these. That's the front. Here's the rear. I'm gonna exit the vehicle so you can see what it looks like from outside. Let's see. I think it turned out really well. And again, you can't see it, it's underneath. Like, only thing you can see is the light. You have to go down here to look underneath to see actually the light. So that's what I like about it. Let me go around to the other side. Get another view. Yeah, I think they turned out really well. And again, no wires, no cables. Everything clean. Yes, sir. So the way to control it is by this right here. And this cigarette lighter. Right there, that plug. I mean, this button. Just turn it off and then go off. Pretty simple, straightforward, everything clean. So, I like it. I think it turned out really well. Sorry, with another video. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.